Hey everyone, how are you doing, beautiful? Welcome back to the HennaSooq channel, where we specialize in henna hair color, Ayurvedic healthy hair care, and gorgeous henna and jaguar body art. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make an amazing DIY hair mask using Zizyphus powder. You are going to love this mask, and we're going to be adding in a few extras, so stay tuned. Let's get started. The main component of this hair treatment is going to be the Zizyphus powder, which we have right here. As you can see how lovely it looks. Beautiful. Finely sifted, so it washes out very easily out of your hair. Nobody wants a bunch of sticks and other kind of debris in their hair treatments. So this is why we get all of our Ayurvedic powders, and including our henna hair color, to be very, very finely sifted so that it's easy to wash out. So the Zizyphus powder, which grows in India, is exactly where we also import it from. So the Zizyphus powder improves the overall hair strand thickness. It creates so much volume in hair, especially straight hair, and if you have curls, your curls will be even more defined than ever before. It has a similar effect as amla in that respect, but definitely it's a really big herb for as a go-to when those who want an alternative to amla and they want to maintain their curls and they want volume. And also the Zizyphus is really amazing because it has this mucilage and this extra slip in it. So unlike amla powder, which amla powder is amazing, no doubt, and it promotes hair growth, but it's a nut powder from the fruit, right? That fruit. So it's a different part of the plant, and this is the leaf of the Zizyphus plant. So it's just a different texture. It just has a really different, composition because it's a different part of a plant, two different plants as well. So it's really unique in its texture and that slip it gives. Also, the Zizyphus powder increases the shine of the hair and it strengthens the hair strands. It's amazing at that. Absolutely love this herb. It's definitely one of my favorites. Next up, I have the Brahmi powder. I'm adding Brahmi because it's very nourishing for the scalp, and it also strengthens the blood vessels. So, any area of your hair that is weak or needs to be stimulated and woke up, Brahmi is the herb for that, and it also will be, in that effect, it will be stimulating hair growth. So Brahmi is a great herb to be adding to this treatment today. Now we have the Bhringraj powder. So I'm adding the Bhringraj powder because I love that it also stimulates the scalp, and it also heals the scalp as well because it's anti-inflammatory, so it's very cooling and nourishing in that effect. It's also antibacterial and antifungal. Another bonus about Bhringraj powder is that it also prevents premature graying. So that's an extra bonus by using this herb, especially if you are having some stubborn little grays that want to come up and pop up on your hair. Next up is Shikakai powder. I'm adding Shikakai powder because this also cleanses the hair as well, and it just is really great as an antioxidant. It also cleanses really well and gently, and it's a great combination with the Zizyphus powder, especially if you like the Shikakai powder and you want to have a different way to use it. You can use it in this regimen as well. And it also curbs hair loss. So it is really all these versatile herbs all in one treatment is going to leave your hair gently cleansed, yet full of shine, full of body and volume and curls popping. You'll just almost feel the stimulation of hair growth. And not only that, these herbs also have self-care, health and wellness benefits. It creates a calmer kind of atmosphere. Doing these treatments allows you to relax and take time for yourself. And that's a natural property of these herbs as well. If you look even online for more information about these particular herbs, you will find that how soothing they were, calming, relaxing. So these are definitely a great combination. I am really excited about this recipe. You guys are gonna love it. I chose, rather than warm to hot distilled water, I decided to use some aloe vera juice this time because I want this treatment to be extra moisturizing as well. Aloe vera juice has so many amazing benefits. It soothes, it adds shine, and it also, as I mentioned, moisturizes really well. So you are going to be full of moisture. You'll be taking so many photos of your hair, and don't forget, you gotta tag us at HennaSooq, and also use hashtag HennaSooq as well, and let us know how it turned out. I really want to see your results. All right, so I will be posting the full recipe in the description. So if you go below, you'll be able to read full recipe, and you'll also be able to get direct links to where to purchase all of these herbs. We carry all of these Ayurvedic herbs, so you don't have to go far. I poured out 100 grams of Zizyphus powder. This will go a long way. So the reason I'm doing 100 grams is because I want you to be able to make a bunch that you can freeze actually and have it ready to use on your next treatment. It'll be really convenient to have small little batches ready to go whenever you have the need to do your hair wash and include this in your hair wash day. That'll be perfect. You just grab it out of the freezer, probably be thawed out maybe anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. And 100 grams of Zizyphus powder in general as a whole amongst all herbs and henna hair color does about shoulder length hair. It does depend on the density of your hair, the thickness of your strands, so it can vary how much you'll use from person to person slightly. But definitely, again, if you have any leftovers, the great thing about this particular treatment is that you can freeze it and use any leftovers for your next treatment. And I'm going to be adding about 2 teaspoons of the Brahmi powder. I like to add all my dry ingredients first. When it comes to all henna hair coloring treatments, all Ayurvedic hair recipes, doing the dry ingredients first, like baking, is ideal. So now we have our Bhringraj powder, and I'm also going to do about 2 teaspoons. Look at all the colors. Oh, I love when it's all like mixed together like that and you can see all the different colors of the herbs. It's so cool. And next up is our Shikakai powder. I'm gonna add a little bit extra Shikakai powder because it does have natural saponins. So I want this to focus a lot on cleansing my hair. So it's about 4 heaping teaspoons. Now that all of our herbs are in our bowl, we're going to mix this all together so that way it's evenly distributed. Now we're gonna add some of the aloe vera juice. I'm gonna add slowly, a little at a time. This whole container that I have right here is about, says 0.5 like of a liter, half a liter. So I will probably post the conversion for you in the description as well, in case some of you use different measurements like cups or whatnot, so that you can have a variety of choices in the way you measure. As you can see when I'm mixing it, do you see like the little foamy kind of bubbles that occur? This is the saponins at work. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Yes, it is soapy looking. Definitely. Very, very cleansing. Look at those soapy bubbles. Oh, yes. When you first mix a lot of your henna hair color and your Ayurvedic hair care recipes, you may notice that it stays pretty lumpy. If you allow it to rest naturally, just by, sitting for 20 to 30 minutes, it's going to reduce the amount of lumps and it'll get smoother and creamier. Ooh, look at the bubbles. This is so fun, guys. I mean, come on, look at the bubbles. So I did end up using a half a liter. All of it, all the aloe vera juice is in this recipe right about now. So I'm gonna probably let this sit. Yeah, let's let it sit for at least 30 minutes and come back to it so it does its magic. All right, so this has had to sit a really good amount of time and it is looking really good, ready to use. You can mix it up a little bit more to break down some of these lumps that are still kind of formed there, but definitely you can use this all over your hair. So since this is a cleansing mask, you don't really have to leave this in your hair per se for a long period of time. I would say right directly in the shower will be your best bet, and will definitely be a whole lot less messy if you're using this directly in the shower. And then you apply it to all of your hair strands. Make sure that you do give this a really good massage into your scalp, because you do want it to penetrate your roots and scalp. You should feel it all over. And if you want, alternatively, you can add some essential oils to your Zizyphus cleansing mask for your hair. A little bit of essential oils to make it smell really nice and to get the benefits from different oils. And ooh, yeah, it looks good. This is gonna be a great mask. And this is a very good consistency. Really nice, and it's gonna spread and go a really long way. And again, don't forget, if you have leftovers, freeze it and save it for next time. I was gonna suggest when you're using this in the shower, definitely just let it sit like you would your conditioner almost, maybe at least 10 minutes, wash the other parts of your body, do a little shaving or whatever else you gotta do in the shower while you let this sit in your hair for at least 10-15 minutes. And then thoroughly wash all of it out. And you can detangle your hair in the shower as well. That's the easiest way to detangle for many people, including myself. So directly in the shower, detangle, and then immediately when your hair is damp, afterwards you can moisturize. We have some great hair oils that you can moisturize with, camellia oil. We have amla oil coming back in August, and a few other new oils that you can definitely take advantage of. Oh, an argan oil, the liquid gold of all oils, is really good and nourishing. And if you have your hair tea, your spritz, you can definitely use your hair tea to spritz, as well as you need moisture. Those are just some extra tips when completing off your wash day. Those will be the steps that will keep your hair looking amazing. Just this alone will make your hair look so fresh and just gorgeous, but definitely you still gotta moisturize afterwards. Still gotta use your leave-in, so definitely don't skip that. Use your leave-in. And lastly, as an alternative, if you want something kind of convenient, I'll just throw that out there, that we do have a Zizyphus hair wash, and it is infused with sweet orange essential oil. It is SLS free, and it is amazing, actually, by the way. So if you want something all-in-one that is just convenient and ready for you to use, we do have this. Or maybe you want to do both. Your hair deserves to be treated because you are absolutely amazing and beautiful, and all your products should be just amazing as you are. You just need to be doing the most for yourself. We really need to take time for ourselves. And what I love about herbal Ayurvedic hair care is that this is all tapped into like the creativity of me creating this recipe, me going through all these steps, infusing it, smelling it. It's a whole amazing experience. Just look at how creamy and smooth the mask came out. Oh my goodness. And it smells like honey. Like seriously, literally, it does. It smells like honey. I didn't even put any essential oils in there at all, just as it is, and it smells so good. Look at that, guys. This is the texture of your paste. Every time you mix a new DIY Ayurvedic healthy hair care mask, or even your henna hair color, it should be as creamy as this. you know, a little thick, just so that it doesn't drip everywhere, but just a really good consistency. Love it. Oh, look at that. Your hair is gonna thank you. All right. Right, so this is how you make this amazing Zizyphus hair treatment. I wanna hear and see your results, so don't forget, you have to tag us at HennaSooq, hashtag HennaSooq, so that I can see, and comment below. Let me know when you tried it, how it turned out, and follow us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and tap that little bell that you see there so that you can get notified of our next video, because we have so much coming up. There'll be lots more henna hair color and Ayurvedic hair care treatments, along with some new gorgeous body art videos too. So stay tuned. Can't wait to show you what's next.